Luci, Luci, hey Luci. Well, hey everybody, it's Outland. How you doing? And doing a little backyard camping tonight. The boys really wanted to get out, and I really wanted to get out, and couldn't really get too far from the house. So threw up the tent in the backyard here. Got a fire going. You see that? Got backyard fire pit going. It's pretty nice. And now it's finally dark enough that I was able to break out this new lantern I just picked up at REI. This is the part of all the rage. Everybody's been showing these on YouTube a lot. These inflatable lanterns, okay? So this is a solar inflatable lantern by Luci. It's called the Luci. It's made by MPowerd, MPowerd.com. And it's a pretty slick little device here. Now, this has no batteries in it, and it's completely solar powered. I charged this baby up for about 8 hours before putting this thing out. I let it just sit out in the sun for about 8 hours. That's what they recommend. And what that does is that powers the 10 LED lights that it has inside it. And basically what you do is you blow it up, you inflate it, and on the bottom here, it's kind of hard to see, but there is a button right here. This is the solar cell right here. And
I made it blink.
You did.
And so this is how it blinks.
Yes.
Just push the button and it blinks, and if you push the button again, I wonder what happens.
It should go up. It basically has 3 modes. It has on, and then it has bright, and then it has a flashing emergency mode. But I'll tell you, all 3 modes are pretty bright, and it really does work well. I was skeptical about something like this, but this thing puts out a lot of light, doesn't it, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bright.
Like this bright.
That's the bright mode right there. There's the 10 LEDs.
Here's the bright mode.
That's the bright mode.
Wait.
Whoa. So basically, when it's deflated, it's basically about the size of 2 CDs. So it's extremely small. You can hang this thing on your pack and go all day with it and let it charge. And then when you get to camp, you can light it up and hang it right off your hammock or in your tent. What I did is I actually had this hanging off an S-beaner off the roof of the tent here. Okay, so here's some of the features of the light here. It says a 10 square foot radius, 10 LED lights, or 65 total lumens. It only weighs 4 ounces, so it's really super light. It operates from 15 degrees to 122, so it's pretty good range there, or function. Whoa!
Sorry, I got
there you
lazy
go.
there, him.
And let's see, it is waterproof, so this thing is pretty much waterproof. That's great, so you can hang it off your pack in the rain, doesn't matter, and let it sit out all night in the rain, it'll be fine. 1 year stores 4 hours light max. I'm not sure what that means totally, but
I don't know what
that sounds like the only downside is possibly the solar cell does not last that long, maybe a year or so, and then you start losing power. And that can kind of stink, but honestly, for the price that we paid for this thing, I'd say that's worth it, and probably get some pretty good use out of it this year. I don't know how well you can see that or not, but that lights up that whole entire tent. I mean, that thing is putting out some serious light, and that is on low. I don't even have it on high. Pretty amazing.
Look how bright this is.
Yes, look how bright it is. It's extremely bright, and it operates really well as a flashlight. See, check that out. And I'll tell you, it's pretty sharp, And for what I paid for this at REI, this was 15 bucks, and really not a bad deal. I'd say the only thing I really don't like about it is these. I don't know if you could even see these or not, but there's these all it has is these plastic little strap things on the top, and that's for hanging. It's on the top and the bottom for hanging. It feels like these things could break really easily if you weren't careful, but you know, you'd have to try pretty hard, honestly, probably to break that. But you know, that's what you use to hang from, and it works great. It really is a pretty nice piece of gear. It's something different, and you know, it'd make a good emergency lantern. You have an emergency, a power outage or something. You know, as long as there's some light, you know, some charge to it, it works pretty well. All you need is a little bit of breath to inflate it. Doesn't take much. And I'd say even if this thing got punctured, it would, or ruptured, you know, it would still be usable for sure, because you could pull it apart and still disperse the light. So pretty nice piece of gear right here. I'd recommend giving it a try. I'm going to see how well it's working in about a year. We'll come back to it and we'll check it out. All right, everybody, this is the Luci Solar Inflatable Lantern by MPowerd, and pretty neat little gadget, something kind of cool and different. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you very soon.